A lot of fragrance influencers, including myself, are accidentally making it harder to buy fragrances these days. And I really value your opinion on this, so I want you to weigh in on the comments below. Let me explain what I mean. I think we focus so much on the notes when we're talking about fragrances, but I don't think people really care about the notes so much. Just taking myself as an example. Unless you tell me a fragrance has oud or pineapple, I really don't care because it all depends on how it's blended. If you tell me it's oud, I'm probably going to avoid it. I'm not an oud guy. I'm more of a fresh, clean, tropical fragrance guy. If you tell me there's pineapple in it though, I'm going to go get my nose on it at least because I love pineapple fragrances. I've got like 25 behind me. Other than that, I think there's a bunch of other reasons why people buy fragrances, and I want your opinion. I think people buy fragrances based upon the outcomes they produce. For example, I think compliments are a big reason that people wear certain fragrances. I know for myself, if I can get a compliment, I'm gonna wear that fragrance again and again and again. And I was actually at Summer Moon, it's a coffee shop by my house, and I went in, got a coffee, came out to my Jeep, and the barista literally came out to my car. She says, "You smell so good, and I want my husband to wear whatever you're wearing. Can you tell me what it is?" That feeling of acknowledgement that I smell good and that, I don't know what it is, that endorphin rush for that moment, that's a reason to buy a fragrance. And I love compliments, and part of the reason why I wear fragrances. I think secondly, it's confidence. When a woman wears a fragrance that makes her feel pretty and feminine, she walks differently, she carries herself differently, she may wear different clothing. And I think for a guy who's wearing a certain fragrance that's going to cause him to stand a little taller and walk a little more confident, there's fragrances that do that, and that's a reason to buy a fragrance. I think the third one is attraction. We as humans want to feel attractive to others, and so we buy fragrances that cause others to lean in a little closer. You want your significant other to want to love how you smell because they want to hold you closer. And I think that's another great reason for people to buy fragrances. When they, why do we wear a first date fragrance? Or, we choose something specific for that. I think that all makes sense. And that's a reason to buy a fragrance, that attraction element. The last one I would say is one that's most intriguing to me, and that's the memories factor. We buy fragrances based upon the memories they trigger in our brains. For these fragrances in front of me, for example, Melody of the Sun by Mancera, Jones Beach, Louis Vuitton, By the Beach, Neon Number 4. That's one of those fragrances that just reminds me of something. Tropiques, this is like the grown-up version of Neon Number 4. Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, and then Beach Walk reminds me of somebody. These are fragrances that remind me of the beach. They remind me of